It's me. Flip it around.
Wait here? Wait.
Yeah, it's gotta flip it.
Hold on. Right here? That's not it.
No.
I don't see the flipper. Shoot. That's not it. All right, wait, here it is. Flipper. All right. So we're never going to live this down. Matt Reeves is going to go, they need me. But you know what? He didn't tell me to shut off.
We're back.
We're back. He didn't tell me to shut off my Wi-Fi, and that interferes with it. So it's all Matt's fault, just saying. Even though he's not here, we're going to blame him, right, Tree?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You can absolutely blame. All right, come on in. You're going to come in with me? You go in first. Go see.
Hey, sheep.
The sheepies. This is Tyrone and Chanel.
Hi.
They're the goats that we let out last week.
Hi.
They've been here for over 30 days.
Aww.
And you can see they're a little bit afraid. It's okay.
They're a little sheepish.
They're sheepish. That's funny. Come here, girlfriend. It's okay. So you can see she looks really good. People were like, oh my God, the dogs are going to hurt them. But my dogs will play with animals, and they do tend to chase if they don't know them. So we're going to take this wood down. They will start to get to know the dogs that way, and then I'll bring one dog in at a time. And they will be loose, and they'll be able to be with Reggie. Hopefully there'll be a love connection between Chanel and Reggie. What do you think?
Love at first sight.
That would be, wouldn't that be, it'll be an instant little family with little baby Ty and Chanel. For those who did not see, they were escapees in Southwest Philadelphia from a slaughterhouse, a very bad slaughterhouse. And Tyrone and Chanel, there were two people that lived there in a row home. They were able to catch them along with some friends that were helping, and they were on Chanel's row home porch. However, Caesar wants to go in.
Caesar.
However, she wouldn't eat anything. All of her ribs were showing here. What, baby? It's okay. Her ribs were showing. She was trying to feed her baby, and she couldn't because she wasn't getting enough nutrition, and she would not eat or drink anything. She was so upset. So I told the guy that called me, Chanel and Tyrone called a wildlife guy that rescues wildlife, and he called me and said, can you help? It's a holiday weekend, nobody's around. And we were supposed to do our live video. So we did the live video on the way up to getting them, and it was pretty exciting, but very heartbreaking because of the shape that they were in. Along with other animals, we found out, we didn't get to see it, but we wound up getting photos later. They have done a Fox 29 news report on them. So we're trying to see about shutting them down. It was not a good situation. And even if they were being slaughtered, they were skinny as can be. So, you have to be humane to these animals, and we have to be their voices. So here's Chanel. She's sweet. She will get sweeter. At first, she was so happy. I think she realized that we were helping. And baby Tyrone's in the back. Can you see up there, Teresa? I don't know if you flip it up. It should go. Go ahead. Hold on. Are you good that way?
Yep.
Okay. There they go. You can see they're feeling pretty good. Is it ring around to Rosie?
Whoops.
Hey, baby Ty. There he is. He's like, I'm going behind my mom. All right, we're not going to bother you. But you can see she's really filled out, and she's doing really, really well. So for those who saw last week, people were like, oh my goodness. They're just fine. They got a little nick right there and a spot on her neck. But you can see how good they're doing. Nothing happened to the baby at all. The baby's like, oh, are we playing? That's good. Come here, babies. Okay, so that's the baby sheep update, and mommy and baby. Okay, you ready? All right, you guys, relax. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna open this. Here we go.
There's Puppy.
There's little Puppy. So Puppy is always picking on Jessie for some reason. Most of the dogs are in the house, because we wouldn't be able to really take time to show you them because they would be so upset because of the crazy dogs. All right, maybe we won't walk in the barn. Let's just look this way.
Okay.
Because It went
where
off.
we
We
lost
usually use
everything.
Matt's phone, but we're using my phone, so hopefully.
Good morning from Philly, Gloria.
Philly, good morning, Gloria. Is she in what part of Philly?
Yeah.
She's in Southwest? No. Did you see the goats running around? All right. You can read any comments that you would like. You know, we're used to Matt interrupting. We're going to be
not
through
an
this live
interrupter.
video in no time because, you know, Matt's not interrupting me, so I'll get through everything quick. So we talked about the Halloween parade next weekend, weather permitting. Good morning. Good, how are you? Here's baby Caesar. I say baby Caesar, he's an old man. Not an old man, a couple years old. Everybody loves to see Caesar. Puppy's like, what about me? Come here. All right, look at Caesar's like, what? Caesar's like, don't put me down. Look, don't pick him up. Here's Puppy. And then Brooklyn is allowed out. She's being pretty good. At least she's not a barker while we're videoing. That's when there's a problem. This dog, if you want to get some time one-on-one with a dog, this one or Caesar.
She's the dog.
This one, she says, I'll give you an hour to stop petting me. She just will sit there, and then if you stop, she'll pick her foot up and put it back down on you. Uh-oh.
Except Caesar wanted.
Caesar, you broke my... Sorry.
We don't need that.
We don't need that.
All right.
All right. Caesar, you want to come back up? All right. Oh, my gosh. All right. The little bitty babies. Look at him hold on to my arm. Come on. So, we let out last week Mary Moo and Baby Cupid. They ran all around. So, once they're finished eating, they will be running around today, too. So, we're excited that they're getting out and about. Let's go check out that llamas. We haven't seen them in a while.
What kind of doggy is Puppy?
Puppy is a miniature schnauzer. All right, Caesar, I gotta put you down, buddy. Uh-oh.
The mic.
We're having all sorts of technical
Drop the
difficulties here. Drop the mic. Here's a bunny. We actually have adopted out a bunny or two in the last couple of weeks. The two are still here that were dumped off outside of my gate, but we caught the guy. We have to get them fixed because it's a male and a female, we think, and we didn't want anybody adopting the two of them and then all of a sudden having babies. So we're going to double check with the vet and make sure she's not pregnant. If she is, let her have the babies because it's probably been too long, and then we'll adopt them out after that. Please let us know where you're from. I know Tree said, hey, from Philly.
Update on the skunk.
Oh, the skunk. So the vet had discussed it with me, and we're going to give the skunk dewormer. We're worried about him because he is an older skunk, and they don't live very long. So we're hoping it's not something with his heart, so we're trying now dewormer. We're actually going to do that today. If I was thinking about it, I would have had that ready and we could have shown that on the live.
We have Deptford in the house.
Deptford in the house.
Deptford, New Jersey.
And then look, you can come and see, if I open this, let's see if you can see. There's the golden pheasant. Isn't he beautiful? He is not indigenous to the area. And then there's two little quail and a pigeon. So there's a couple of different species of birds.
We have Virginia.
Virginia. Hi. And then look at this chicken. I love her. Can you get in and look and see? Uh-oh, she's can you see her?
Look at that.
That's Maud.
She looks like Phyllis Diller.
She does? Oh, well, we could change her name to Phyllis. What do you think? I like Maud. She looks a
Maud.
little like Maud, doesn't she? Isn't that a great head? Has your hair ever looked like that, Tree? Have you ever had that
every
hairdo?
day in the morning. We have Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Krista from Oklahoma.
All right. Krista, you said?
Krista.
Krista, that's like the horse I used to have named Krista. So we're not very crowded today. It's a little overcast. It is 52 degrees. October 24th, our 79th episode at the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We're
The
open.
battery pack is open, they said.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Who's
Thank
looking at
you.
my butt? No, I lost my train of thought.
Philly, for a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
from Philly.
45 minutes. No, half an hour from Atlantic City and about an hour from Philly. These are the miniature horses. These are two studs. They are best friends. And these horses you were not able to touch. Come on, Tree, we're going to go in. Oh, they're like, oh no, they're going to come cut our hooves, trim our hooves. So we have a farrier that comes out named John, and he was just here, so he has to trim all the horses' hooves and the donkeys. So a lot of people think, oh, you know, I have a horse and I'm just going to feed and water it, but there's a lot more to do. So you have to get them their shots every year. There you go, Tree. I was going to say it should balance wherever you go. There you go. You have to give them their shots every year. They have to be dewormed. They have to have their hooves done every about 6 weeks. So let's go up and see. What's that, honey?
Michigan in the house.
Michigan. This blew off of our cart. We got to tell Hot Joe and Hot Denny. Uh-oh. This was to go on the back of our cart. We do have to show that on the other side. We'll just throw it up here. Denny, what happened? You good, girl?
I'm just going to stay right here.
Okay. So, Brooke, don't scare them. Go away. These are the same llamas and alpacas. Llama is the brown and white. That's Clyde. And then we have the 3 alpacas, which are brown. They were rescued in Cape May. And the woman's part. Oh, Caesar, come here. Brooklyn. You can see they're good. They are very good watchdogs. If a fox or some other intruder comes in, you can see they'll try and stomp them. They're not afraid. They won't back down. They like go after them. So they don't really know little Caesar. They're used to Brookie being in here. She comes in and walks around, sniffs them. So they're not going after her. But little Caesar, they tried to go after. Caesar. And then the geese, the ducks, they kind of walk around wherever they want to go. They'll pick up little bits of hay for the horses. Where's your hay, you guys? We're a little behind. So we don't have many volunteers today. We're very short-handed, including Matt. So the animals all have not been fed yet, which they're usually done by now. They're usually done eating even by now, but they didn't even get their hay yet, as you can see. So if anybody wants to come and volunteer any Tuesday, any Sunday, just sign the waiver on funnyfarmrescue.org, left-hand side of the page, and then hit submit. You don't have to print anything. We have volunteers every single day, and we definitely need the help, especially with winter coming. You know, in the summer, we had kids from school. We still have kids from school. In the summer, you know, it was nice weather. They wanted to get out and do something. So they all were coming out, but in the winter, our normal volunteers even slow down. You know, we have a core group, but if you're looking to do something
Matt
and do
is
something.
Fired and Teresa is hired. Oh, thank you, Karen. But
Poor Matt.
I can do. Matt's much better.
Matt has had lots of practice, Tree. You're doing a great job. So Matt said, I annoy some people because I talk too much, but there you go. You good?
It keeps hitting the,
all right. So let's look at the new chicken coop. We'll show them the Silkies. Hi. So you can see they have pools, but they also have a pond in the back. This is the new Silky coop that Karen, our volunteer, built.
Wow.
What's he doing?
Huge.
Scaring them? So come on in.
That's
you can
huge.
see.
I can live in this.
Isn't this great? So these are Silky Chickens and Roosters. Brooklyn, they are one family. They're all bonded together. And these are the chickens that, you know, they look like they have fur instead of feathers. So they were living in a really kind of a small area, and Karen decided this was one of the projects she wanted to do. And we had donated from Peter's Lumber, some of the lumber at the bottom, and then a lot of it was leftover projects that we had, and we purchased a little bit of it, but most of it was donated wood. If you want, we'll just take this off. Hang on.
Because it keeps getting hit. Yeah, I can hold that. This is better.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Matt.
So let's show the new swan. I have a little bit of sad news.
Oh.
So we had Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
Juliet passed away yesterday. Oh. No signs of foul play. You know, we don't know how old some of these animals are. And she unfortunately just died, looked like she was sleeping. We do have a new swan. Can you see that one over there? Can you see?
Yeah.
So her name's Penny. She's very dirty. She went swimming in the pond already, but she just got off of penicillin. She had a big, gigantic gash under her wing, and we had some citizens try and get her. You want me to open this up?
I'm right here. Yep,
Okay.
Very good.
And so she's doing, and you can push this down like this. Let me see if we go like this way. I'm going to help for a second.
Ooh.
All right, and then we'll go this way. Hang on, guys. I know Matt's really going to have a field day with us, Tree.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's all right.
Just hold that. There you go. And this way you can balance it that way. So anyway, she is still, trying to get all the way better. She's not really grooming herself. She's very young.
It's not me. I'm not drunk.
Tree had a few cocktails this morning.
Yeah.
You want to come in real quick? This way you don't have to go through here.
Yeah.
And we'll show a large emu, and then we'll go back to Connor. We have a lot of birds at the funny farm. So there's the large emu. Can you see that?
It keeps doing this routine.
So you know what we can do? This is what we'll do. Let's just shut this off.
Yeah. Hang on, guys.
Hold on. Sorry. So just hold it like that.
Yeah,
How about that?
I can do it myself.
Let's see. You can just hold it like this
Yep.
if you want.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Hallelujah.
Oh, listen to her. Are you being a big girl? You telling me what's
Hi.
going on? So you don't know what she's been through. You can see her foot. They think that a snapper turtle got part of her webbed foot because there's a big open spot. And so you don't know what's been going on with this swan before she came here. I know when the dogs went up and saw her in the little tiny pen that she would go,
Ash's
look
birthday.
at her. Ah!
Happy birthday, Ash.
Happy birthday, Ash. All right, so can you see Emily over here, Tree?
Yes, I can. Emily.
Emily! Emily is one of the oldest animals at the farm. She's been around from almost the very beginning. And you can see that's how large Connor is going to get. I found out recently, I didn't know how long they lived, but they live a long time as long as they're taken care of and they don't have any health issues. So she has outlived 2 other male emus. We had Elvis had left the building, and Enoch was her brother. So we had Enoch and Emily together. Oh, that was a great landing. So some of the ducks do fly here. That's a little mallard, and she flew. Brooklyn, I would not go in there.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Brooke, it gets deeper.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Get back,
boy, you're
Brooke.
not coming in the house. She's naughty.
How long has the farm been open?
The farm has been open since 2012. I've been here since the year 2000. I bought this place for my mother. She had rescued about 35 animals. We lived in Washington Township, but she rented for 28 years. She was sick with cancer, and I quick hurried up trying to buy this, and she died 2 weeks before I made settlement. So I always said, Mom, I'm going to buy your own farm when I get older, and this is it. So she's buried in my front yard. Her ashes, not her body, because that would be illegal. Yeah. I know a lot of you have heard that story before, but people look at me when I say it to them at first. If I say, oh, don't worry, she's buried in my front yard, people look at me like, this girl's nuts. Oh, look, they're all coming out. You guys want to come out? It's okay. So Romeo left, and he's trying to find, I would think that him and Penny would make a love connection, but apparently he's found a Canada Goose girl that he likes better.
No.
So the farm's been open only 2 days a week, though, Tuesdays and Sundays, because I work a full-time job as a graphic designer and photographer for the Federal Aviation Administration. And I have a contract in Washington, D.C., which I haven't been to in about a year. But every Tuesday, every Sunday, without fail, no matter what the weather, no matter what the holiday. So next Sunday is Halloween, and we will be open. We're going to hope to have our Halloween parade and hayride if the weather cooperates. Hello. Oh, it's starting to spit a little bit. Okay, here's Eeyore. Is Felicia in the back?
Not yet. We're working on
Okay.
where she is.
All right, thank you. So Eeyore, oh, Brooke. Eeyore is one of the sweetest donkeys. If you want to get a kiss from a donkey, he's your man, one of them. Stay away, Brooke. Stay.
That's on your
Stay.
bucket list.
Stay. If that is on your bucket list, that's correct. Stay, Brooke. Brooke, go. She does. This is why we usually lock all the dogs up. Oh, look. So these are the, that's, you know who that is? I just let Romeo out because...
Not the whole thing. This is trumpet.
Well,
Those are the Swan Lake swans.
Swan Lake swans, right. We lost Juliet. Yeah, okay. But we gained Penny. We have Penny and she's the dirty one. She's the dirty girl.
She looks pink.
She looks pinkish, right? Yeah.
Will you dress up the dogs for Halloween from Debbie?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Come on over. Maybe one or two if we could try and keep their costumes on. I swear I would never be one of those people who dress my animals, but excuse you. Hello, she's got somewhere to go. What? What are you trying to say?
Like, hey.
So you can see she has angel wings. They are sticking out. Sometimes it's a niacin deficiency, and then sometimes it is from them being hit by cars. But most of them that are here have limps or has a problem. Let's go see. Brooke, stay out. Tree, you go in and go towards Wilbur. The big pig over there. Brooke, stay.
Wilbur.
Stay.
So the peacock's on the roofs.
Yep, the peacocks are up on the roof. Brooke, stay. And you can see Wilbur. Hey, Wilbur. Usually we come in and he is usually sleeping. Now that it's a little crisper, he's like, feels good. I'm going to get up and exercise. Hey, big boy. Hi, bud. So he is a hog. Brooklyn, go out. She doesn't listen to mommy. Good girl, go out. And he is a sweetheart. So if you ever wanted to pet a pig, you can come on over and you can pet big, gigantic Wilbur, or you can go in and give a hug and a kiss to one of the smaller pigs. Last week we had a lady. That's not food though, sweetie.
He wants to eat your friend.
Yeah. Here, let me see if he wants a. Here, you want one of these? Look. You want it? Yeah.
That face.
See, they love greens. People don't realize. Yeah, they're vegetable eaters. They love vegetables. We have them on pretty strict diets because we don't want him getting too fat. And you can see this tusk. So we're in the process of trying to cut that one. Dean cut the other side because it will grow. The boars will grow into their faces. So you have to be, again, it's another thing that you have to watch with pigs. And you also have to trim their hooves and tusks. They use, it looks like a piano wire, giggly wire, and you saw it. I used to do it with bolt cutters, and I heard that it's a no-no because it
Marilyn wants to know how much he weighs.
can...
A heck of a lot.
About 750 to 800. By taking measurements, the vet can see how much that they weigh.
The book is coming in February, right?
The book is coming in February. So I wanted to tell you, I did get a copy from the publisher, so I have one finished copy so I can see what it looks like. And it's so exciting. There were pictures in there. I didn't know what photos they were putting in. I gave a whole bunch of different photos. So that was super exciting. And I'm actually going to the Savannah Book Fest right before that. So the book is actually going to be released a couple days early in Savannah. So if you're in Savannah, Georgia, and you want to get a book, you come on down.
I think that'd be a good road trip.
Yeah, it will be a good road trip. Savannah's beautiful. And it'll be warmer than here.
Yeah.
Okay, here's some of the other pigs. See how their size is? This is what piggies are supposed to look like. Now, not compared to Wilbur, of course. But this is the proper body weight for pigs. They are not supposed to eat everything, although they eat a lot. They're not, just because we all can eat things, this doesn't mean we should. And a lot of these pigs, I talked about it last week, they get fat blindness. And we want to make sure that if you're going to get a pig, be ready for the work that's involved and make sure you're not causing them more harm than good by feeding them the wrong food. And you can see somebody did that with this one, unfortunately. Poor baby. Right? Yeah. So I don't even think he saw me coming.
He didn't see you.
Right? So we get a lot of calls for pigs almost every day. Can you take my pig? People think that they're going to be in the house and they're micro mini pigs. There is no such thing. So really, really important to know. We wish we could take more, but we are full in the pig department. Let me get this piece of paper so nobody eats it. All right, let's go in and see the cow. And then we're at 10:40. If there's somebody that wants, do you have any comments that you would like to read? I'm so used to Matt just interrupting all day. What's going on? Look at the pig.
Say that they're ordering the book.
All
and
right.
Can't wait to read it.
Great. So we did get,
Manchester's in the house.
Manchester! Yay! Look at this little pygmy. Look at how cute. Doesn't it look like her?
Isn't that a goat?
It's a little pygmy goat. She looks like her legs have been chopped off. She's so short. That's Abby. And she, at her old home, are with her brothers and sisters, which they're all behind us. But she used to run away. So the guy's friend took them, and then they ran away from his place. So now they're here, and they're not running away. Right, babies?
Who would want to?
What, sweetie? Say, this is a cool place, right? You know, sweetie pie. Look at how sweet she is. She's like, where's my food, though? I like a butt rub, though. Yes, I do. Isn't she just the little cutest thing?
She is.
And then
very
you can,
cute.
yes. Hi, Chris. How are you guys? All right. Well, welcome. It's your first time?
Yes.
Great. And where are you from? Barnegat. Barnegat, New Jersey, for the Manchester people that are in the house. Yeah, so we have England watching, so it's been exciting. So thank you guys for coming. Enjoy yourself. You guys got the farm to yourself today?
Yeah.
It's nice. Yes. It's getting a little chilly, so people are like, I don't know about that coldness. They're afraid to come out. So, all right, well, have fun, you guys. We're going to go see T-Bone. Chris, I didn't even say who Chris was. You know Hot Denny? That's the wife of Hot Denny Girls. I'm sorry. That's Cool Chris. Cool Chris. She said that's Cool Chris and Hot Denny. So Denny's the one who helped make the cart with Joe. All right. So somebody had his birthday here. I think his name was Jason, and he wanted to see a cow. I brought him in, and he got pictures. Look at, he just is a licker. Are you a licker? They really don't bite down. They pull their food in or whatever they're eating in with their tongue, and it's very rough like an emery board.
Sandy said she got to feed T-Bone.
What's that?
Sandy said she got to feed T-Bone.
She did. Very good. Well, they usually come up to the fence so you can feed them, but for special occasions, if you want to go in and actually pose, sometimes T-Bone does not come up to the fence, but we just have to be, what's the matter? Oh, he's being, the alpaca's being naughty.
We can't get that on video.
No.
That's a R-rated show.
I know.
Yeah.
This is a family show. We can't show.
Show.
We can't show that.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
T-Bone.
Yeah, let's go to get T-Bone. And then here's Sparkles, the new pony. Sparkles. He is really.
None of that.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Leave her alone.
We can't watch. I have to show T-Bone.
Okay.
T-Bone, how much does he weigh?
T-Bone weighs 2,500 pounds. He was purchased by a family who I thought was going to eat him, and then they decided that they couldn't keep him anymore, and they didn't want to eat him, so he came here to visit. And he is a big sweetheart. He is a red Angus steer. I've kept his name T-Bone, but some people get upset because that is his name. But I use it as a teaching tool to teach kids. I didn't know where hamburgers or T-bone or any other meat came from. I had a Harry hamburger growing up, and I thought that was just a funny name. I had no idea that that's what was going to happen to him. And I've been a vegetarian since I was 5 because of it. I came home and Harry hamburger was gone, and I didn't speak to my mom for 3 weeks. So when I took in T-bone, I left his name. We call him T-Man sometimes, but kids and adults don't realize that that is where that meat comes from. And when you put a face and a personality to it, it's a lot harder to eat that. I've had a woman, one of my friends, she was afraid of birds, and then she started to hug and kiss on a turkey, and she said, I'll never have turkey again. And she was trying to make Thanksgiving dinner without a turkey, and the husband got mad at me because she kissed and hugged the turkey and won't make turkey for Thanksgiving. And you know, it's just when you put that personality and face with that food, it's really hard.
T-Bone's loving this weather.
Yes, he does love the weather. He's a good boy. And then we have our 2 horses that are in with the cows. Oh, let's go see Sparkles. Sparkles is the horse, if you guys saw, took off and decided to go visit the neighbors and went, I thought it was 1.5 miles. It was 2.5 miles away. Right? What did you do?
Hey, buddy.
Who ran away?
Hi.
Who ran away, Sparkles? You got eye boogers. No, we can't have that. You're going to be on film there. Yuck. So he is older. He didn't come with paperwork, but he is in his 20s, and he is a pony. He's our only pony now, and we didn't think we thought he was older. He's not going to be able to run. Well, FedEx came in, spooked him. The gates open. He takes off, goes down to Richland, which is the next town over, and I'm like driving around looking for him. There's no way he could be this far. He went down Route 40 and across. It's a pretty busy road. It's, one way, it's a 2-lane highway, I should say. But it's very, very heavily traveled. And the fact that he got across the road without causing an accident or getting hit is beyond me. But I would laugh to see the person that sees that, I thought that was a deer, and it wasn't. It was a pony. So
they wanted there's a lot of mint fields around there. And
oh, really?
Maybe that's where he wanted to go.
And that's kind of where you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Was it that street or near there?
Near there.
Near there. Not
Maybe
far.
he wanted to have a mojito.
Oh, he may wanted to have a mojito. He ended up at Del Paula's farm. I think that's how you say it. I forget what the farm name is called. But he ended up in there, and the old owner said if he gets loose, he likes to play games. And as soon as I was from here to here and I went to go catch him, and he was like, "Psych!" and then took off. I was so angry at him. I'm like, wait till I get you. So we had to walk all the way home. It was about 2.5 miles. Poor Gig, you guys might know Gig, the volunteer. She had to drive my truck home. She got home when I got home. She got lost. She didn't, the seat's not adjustable because Caesar ate the wire, so she probably could barely see over the steering wheel. So I don't know where she went, but she and I both got home at the same time. We were laughing.
It was Del Ponte Farm.
Del Ponte, that's it. How did you know?
Krista just informed us.
Oh, thank you, Del Ponte. And there was a young lady, I don't know if it was her or somebody else, or the ones who said, this is where he went down here. I had about 3 or 4 wonderful, good citizens, and I wanted to try and call them back, but I had made so many calls, and then we were getting so many calls in between that I was unable to locate who they were. But thank you for those who kept with Sparkles and found her, and she made it home safe and sound. So
awesome.
Sparkles, she's a sweetie pie, aren't you? Although she's a bad girl when she takes a walk. But she's not taking walks anymore, right?
Just around the farm.
Just around the farm, exactly right. Okay.
Sparkles.
And then should we go and see the bad boys since we're here? We don't usually go in. It's 10:49. Let's walk in. We don't usually show. So we have the good boys, the bad boys, and there's a girl in there too. You want to go in there? Go ahead. You want to get away from
Eeyore?
Or do you want to get away from the alpaca, from Cooper? Cooper was being naughty.
Yeah, it was violating.
Yes.
Eeyore.
So we call these the bad boys. Some of them have had really hard lives and they are not super friendly and they sometimes will try and bite people. So we try and keep them in this area or even the third paddock down. So let's go over and see Politico. He is my biggest and baddest boy. He's not the biggest, but he's the baddest.
Is that Cooper out there? Oh,
Where?
they separated Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper's over there. You can leave him there. He's so naughty. So this is Politico. His name is from the racetrack. Politico, you're gonna show people your face? Hey. He hates his mane to be trimmed, but it needs to be done. So when we first met, he put me in the hospital. He bit me, almost took my thumb off because I was not feeding him fast enough. And another time I was opening the gate to let him run in to go into the barn to eat. And apparently I didn't open the gate wide enough and he's going like this, dancing, trying to come out. I'm like, oh, Politico, for God's sake, you can jump right through it. So I went to open it just a little bit more and before I could even step out of the way, he thought he was like out the gate at the racetrack and took me down.
Do you know how many hands there are?
This is why. Whoa!
Woo!
This is why we were separating them. That was a good spot. We'll take. Wow, poor Eeyore. Look. Eeyore's gonna put him in his place.
Yeah, this is not it's a kid's show.
This is a kid's show.
Yeah.
They're trying to play leapfrog. That's all it's right.
Yeah.
Hey now. Look.
Whoa!
Oh, the donkey will. Hey, you
No
leave
means
him
no.
alone.
Hey.
You could show him what. Get away.
No means no.
Go. No means no. What are you doing? So maybe we'll take.
Where's Eeyore?
Yours right here.
He's in the back already.
He's trying to get Brooke.
No.
Boy,
Get away,
he's
Brooke.
being a bad boy today.
He's just been. It might be the weather.
Put a little wipe on her butt.
Good.
On his butt because it's like Cooper repellent.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. All right, maybe we can let Eeyore out.
Well, Fleece is in the back. That's why I brought him in, so she'd have.
Company.
Yeah.
No,
But he
Cooper.
drove her all the way to the back.
Yeah, I would say let's leave her be.
She seems okay for the moment.
Let's
and
leave her be and then see if you want to come out. Because he wants to see people.
No, Cooper.
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 Come on. Aha. You're
Let me
right,
out. Let me out.
All right,
Hey,
thank
look
you,
at
Dean.
Brookie.
There's always something happening at the funny farm.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
go walk up and show those people feeding all the
Aw.
goats. I'll stay back. Oh, they're walking away. Look, they have their own little. Somebody called me this morning and said, "Can I feed the animals, or can I pet the animals?" She said, and I laughed. I thought, try
Can you
not
pet
to.
them, right?
They'll put their head right in your hand, even if you're just standing there. There's the puppy. All right, let's go.
Somebody wanted to see Connor.
Connor, let's go see Connor. Good idea.
Yes, this is a health class.
Health class. So I'm one of those people, I don't have children. So when things were happening, I just told the truth. I was like Phoebe from Friends, like just give the kids the truth. Some of the parents weren't appreciative of that. So now we play leapfrog and get stuck.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't, my mom was always pretty open with me, and so I'm open with other people's kids, but it's not really my place. So sorry about that.
Isn't there a game named Leapfrog?
Hey, how are you? Good, thanks. Carrots, thank you. Oh, I'm glad Pete brought that up. You can park here if you want. If you bring food, you have to turn it into our store. What happens is if you have your own food, first of all, they have to be the right size. So if you just turn it in, we'll give you stuff it replaced back in buckets. So you wouldn't have your own bags and all that kind of fun stuff. And it lets us monitor how much. The sizes, we had a couple people feeding their own, and I had to reach into a horse's throat. Krista, twice, she choked on pieces of food. So that's why. Also, we don't let people just bring their own stuff because who knows what they're giving them, if it's bad. Or last week we had somebody feeding something for baby food, and the animals weren't eating it, and then my dog Jesse was eating it with all
So
of
three
his.
things: stinky, kittens, and are there hay rides today?
We're going to try and do hay rides, but we're very short-handed for volunteers. So only if we have enough volunteers. If we don't, we can't do hay rides. So that's why we're always asking for extra volunteers to try and keep this place going. Because our first main concern is getting the animals fed and watered. And if that is not done, which you can see they're still not finished doing that. Brooklyn! See what I mean about, she wants the ball. He wants the ball. Caesar, come here. Caesar, there you go, buddy. Get it, yay, Caesar! No, Brooke's mad at me. What happened, Brooke? Now she's upset. Okay, so you said, Connor.
Stinky, Connor, and Kittens.
Let's see
Oh, here's Connor.
Oh, you see him?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Connor, so the volunteers are raking up the leaves and they're finding all sorts of treasures underneath those leaves and food that was maybe put down or dropped, and now it's underneath. He is getting to be a big boy. He's very healthy. He eats like a pig. You can actually feed him out of your hand. You can see Cowboy is following that girl. I think he thinks that she is part of the family with that leopard outfit. Connor. Big boy, look. Want some of that? Look. What? You can pat him. Come here. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You're all right.
There you go.
All right.
It's pretty.
Says, who's got me?
Yeah.
So I have turkeys that you can actually hug and kiss and won't scream. Oh, and then there's Lenny and Squiggy, the two roosters. They're banny roosters, so they're a little smaller. That's a white Muscovy duck there. And these are different types of chickens. And there's another rooster. We have a lot of roosters here.
Are there any long-haired kittens here?
Long-haired kittens. No, we have short-haired kittens. The kittens, most of them are not ready. They're too young. Actually, we do have one long hair that is orange and white, and he is just about ready to go. So you can come and check him out
Connor
today.
Go in with Emily?
Connor will not be in with Emily for a long time because the mom emus, or just women emus, will try and stomp on the babies. So he actually is doing really well with his family and friends. His family are the turkeys, the chickens, and the ducks. So he doesn't really know that he is an emu. So as long as he doesn't hurt people or chase kids, we're going to probably just leave him loose. I mean, why would we lock him up? Emily, is not as friendly as Connor, so she would just run from people and try and get out when she can. Whereas Connor doesn't. The gate's open right now and they're not going anywhere.
Insane.
Let's go see if we can see Sadie.
Can we put our hand down and feed the...
You can. You want to try and put
No,
your...
I don't like the ostrich.
You don't? It's an emu. It's the second largest bird. You gonna try it? Yeah, here, put a couple things in this way. He'll grab that and not your hand. All right, okay, go in front. Put your hand out.
Outfit.
Look
at that outfit.
Yeah, look at that outfit. Okay, go down, look.
I like it.
Go ahead.
Aw, it's okay.
So it can be a little intimidating,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Yeah.
Here, wait, come over here.
You like that?
Yeah. Look at that. You want to try?
You want to try it now, girlfriend? Go ahead.
He's not going to hurt you, see?
Look, he loves it.
Yay, good job. They actually take it out. If you put enough in there, he takes it out really nicely. Big chunks. If you put little chunks, that's when they, get you a little. So he is a fan favorite just because how many emu can you just walk up to and
Do
feed?
that again.
Okay,
Come
now
here,
she's gonna
Connor.
do it. Ready?
Aw. Nice job.
All right.
Good
Yay.
Great job.
That was great.
No, Brookie.
The turkey's just trying to come and get it.
Yeah.
He takes it really nice, isn't he?
He looks intimidating, but he's
He does. He looks like something from Jurassic Park, we always say.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see. Good boy, Connor.
Where'd you go, Connor?
All right, let's see if we can find the skunk. So we've been talking about the skunk. He's been coughing for a few weeks. We've tried antibiotics, 2 different types. We're not really sure. Could he have asthma? Could he have, Gig we were talking about earlier, she went in and her and Dean pulled out the log, and it definitely had mold in it. So is the mold spores getting to him? So, oh look, he looks like his hole had caved in. It looks like he is sound asleep in there wherever he is.
I think he's keeping nice and warm.
He's keeping warm because he was trying to start a new hole because his other hole collapsed, and they go underground to keep warm. So we're going to be deworming him, and hopefully that will fix his problem. And then if not, we're going to have to find out, go a little further to see.
Where is Nemo? That's a good
Nemo, he's usually at the snack bar. But
Where is the farm located?
The farm is located, so we are the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary, and we're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We're South Jersey, half an hour from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and about an hour from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So if you're on the East Coast, come any Tuesday, any Sunday. You can set your watch to us that we will be open no matter what the weather, no matter what the holiday. Tuesdays and Sundays. I work full-time at the FAA right now, so that's why we're not open other days. I wish I could. That darn job gets in my way. The animals do act different if I'm not home. And just like your kids, if you leave them with the babysitter, you're like, "These darn kids." So
Should we show Kim's treats?
the Kim snack bar. Kim is our master baker. We'll go around. She is a baker, and she's one of our main volunteers, her and her kids. What are you laughing about?
Oh, keep going.
What? she's acting like Matt. I said, "You're our master baker."
Oh my gosh. I guess it was from the leapfrog earlier.
The worst part is I didn't even get it until she's laughing. I'm like, what is she laughing at? So Kim, what do you got here?
We have homemade oatmeal raisin cookies, and the raisins have been soaked in apple cider and brandy.
Oh my, kids are not allowed to have this, right?
It bakes out. We
Oh, it
have
bakes out.
Vegan banana muffins and
Vegan-
a coconut muffin.
Vegan banana
Blueberry
muffins,
lemon
muffins, blueberry lemon
And then I
muffins.
made something new in honor of Lori. It's
Uh-oh.
a s'mores brownie stacker. So there's a brownie
S'mores.
on the bottom,
Where are they, Kim?
toasted marshmallow
Can we see
in the
one?
middle, and a Rice Krispie treat that has graham
It is a s'mores brownie stacker. And we wonder why everybody says you look fat on camera. It's because I am, because of Kim.
It's all healthy.
Aw.
I watched her live last night. Look at how much weight she lost.
Tracy said Kim's treats are awesome.
So wait, Kim has her own following. People come in like, "Kim, you don't have this today or that today." She has a full-time job and volunteers a lot here, and
awesome.
she
She's
still makes time.
Yeah.
She makes the time because she doesn't have it to bake. So thank you so much. She's my sister from another mother. So thank you so much.
They look delicious.
And Dean is one of her largest supporters, customers. That's the word I'm looking for. He's always at the snack when I'm like, "Where's Dean?" He's eating baked goods. I'm surprised he's not heavier. It's because he works all the time
Yeah.
too.
I can't go there.
Here's Nemo.
Here's Nemo.
Items, like big items. Okay,
Here's
so
Nemo.
Thank you so much. The owner's standing in front of me, but I think I answered my own question. I see a donation trailer right on the other side of the
Yep.
driveway. Is that where
Hey,
you
Nemo.
put
Yes, that would be great.
Okay, so when you come
So people are asking if they want to bring donations. We are in dire need of cat food. And the weird thing is, cat food's just not available everywhere. I don't really go to ShopRite or anything, but from what I've heard, people go there and they can't find cat food. They go to the cat food section and it's like gone. So I have kitten because we've asked for kitten all through the summer and we still have kittens, so that is a big help. But we are out of cat food. So if anybody can just bring a can or two, we would
canned
appreciate
food or wet?
canned
dry
wet food. I'm sorry. We have lots of dry. When the 21 cats got dumped off, people were so generous and brought us a bunch of. Let's go over to the cats.
Kim, Barbara said to save her a few treats for her.
Oh, you want us to show? Barbara said save a few treats. Here's Nemo.
Yeah, he's checking out.
So anyway, I was finishing saying that we wound up getting a lot of dry food, but no, Kim, you can stay.
Come on, Kim.
She's grooming. This is one of the jobs that you can have. So she works the snack bar and grooms the animals on her in between times. But if anybody can bring us cat food, wet cat food of any brand, we don't care. We would be super happy to have that because we're not really finding it in the stores. People are ordering it from Chewy, but sometimes things are back ordered. So wet cat food, and we're always needing clumping litter. We did get some of that from last week that people, but we just don't have a lot to get through. We're always worry about winter and feeding all of these babies. So wet cat food and cat litter if anybody wants to send anything or bring something. Even if it's a can, it definitely helps. Mealworms are always a must-have because you see all the birds here. So there are lots of birds that need mealworms. All right, let's see, Tree. It's 11:05. How did I talk for an hour? I know.
Wow.
All right, we only had one bad slip up. The Tree started laughing. I'm trying to think where we can end at. Oh, let's end at, we call her Princess Di. Can you see her?
Yes.
She is Patch's girlfriend. And that's Patch. We didn't let the dogs out, should we?
Yeah,
Hey,
we can.
Leslie, do you want to open up my back door and let the dogs run out? But just stand back. You know, if you go around to the back, it's a slider. Okay? No, you can just do it from outside. Just go around to the back door. You'll see the slider. Just open that wide and they'll run out. So here's Princess Di. It's actually a boy, I think, from what the old owner told me. But it looks like she's wearing a wedding dress.
Yes, very pretty.
So that's Patch, who had a busted leg. And actually, Vicky, the vice president, helped heal up Patch. You and Vicky helped us wrap it up.
Yep.
And then Patch went to the vet, and he's doing really well. So they were thinking that it might be a euthanasia case, and I always say, let's give these animals a chance because you never know. There's a miracle here every day. So let's stand over here, Tree.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Leslie let the dogs out. Here they come.
Here we are.
Uh-oh. Tucker, right here. All right. So I'm afraid to see what my... All right, puppy. He's so mean to Jessie. You little monster. Right, Scooby-Doo? So thank you for watching the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. Sadie! Hey, they're very excited. Thank you, Leslie. They're very excited, but this is why we don't have the dogs out the whole time, because Sadie doesn't know how to be quiet. Hey! She's telling everybody, I'm out. So last week when we locked them in, you should see what they did to my house. You know, what am I going to do?
It's like a frat house.
Come here. It does look like a frat house after they're done. They're up on the couch. They're at the windows. Right, Scooby-Doo? So thanks, guys. If you guys can come out next week, which is Halloween on Sunday, we're going to hopefully do a parade around the farm, not anywhere off the farm, around the farm. And you will get a hayride as long as the weather is permitting. And then you'll get some treats on your way out. So hopefully you can join us. That's going to be our 80th episode. And can you believe it's 80 episodes?
No, I can't believe it.
Wait. I was going to tell you one more thing that Matt told me to say. We're going to start out at 10 o'clock and just do a little quick live next week. And we're going to do our first YouTube.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to do the parade on YouTube.
That's cool.
And we found out if we can get enough followers and watchers on YouTube, that actually makes money for the farm.
Let's do it.
There's some sanctuaries that get all of their funding that way.
Yeah.
So, you know, with this following, with our people, our Funny Farm family, you guys that watch us, you are amazing, and if anybody can do it, it will be you.
Yes.
So if we can start going to YouTube, all of our episodes, I think we have up to 74 up right now. You can go to YouTube and watch them anytime. It's really easy to find. You can look at any of the videos. Matt posted a lot of cute ones of just, short ones. If you don't have an hour to sit, I don't have an hour. If you want to sit and watch a minute or two of a couple of the cute animal videos, they're on YouTube. We have a Funny Farm channel. And you just say subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It will just, if we get enough viewership, we will actually start to make money, and YouTube will send us money because of the advertising that's in it. All right. Any other questions before we go?
Everyone's just saying have a great week.
All right, you guys have a great week. Happy Halloween. And we hope to see you guys again soon. Sadie! Okay. All right. Bye.